Adam Reynolds' performance has everyone buzzing. But did the Brisbane Broncos drop the ball again? In a nail-biting clash against the Sydney Roosters at Suncorp Stadium, the Broncos faced yet another setback in their quest to defend their NRL title. Fans are on the edge of their seats, dissecting whether Reynolds can rally his team amidst a growing list of injuries. And with Reece Walsh and Carrigan returning to the lineup, expectations were sky high. But the Roosters had other plans. What went down in this match has ignited heated debates online. The Broncos were supposed to show the league that they still had what it takes, but instead, they stumbled in front of their home crowd, leaving fans frustrated. The Roosters showcased their dominance, and that's where it got messy. Their star-studded lineup, including James Tedesco and Lindsay Collins, exploited every weakness the Broncos presented. Reynolds, a seasoned leader, spoke candidly after the game. "We need to dig deep and find a way to win," he said, his voice heavy with disappointment. But that wasn't the real shock. The Broncos' biggest challenges are not just on the field, but off it as well. With a barrage of injuries plaguing key players, their fight for playoff contention is becoming increasingly uphill. Now, let's break that down. Adam Reynolds, the heart of the Broncos, has been pivotal in guiding the younger talents through this turbulent season. But can he shoulder this burden alone? Fans are asking whether the Broncos are ready to compete against the heavyweights of the NRL, especially with their recent performances under scrutiny. And while Reynolds wears the captain's armband, the return of Reece Walsh has been a beacon of hope. The young gun's energy could have turned the tide, but the Roosters' defence was a fortress. The Broncos needed a spark, and Walsh was supposed to be it. But in this match, he struggled to leave his mark. Injuries have become a curse for the Broncos this season. With several key players sidelined, the team has had to rely on emerging talents. Fans have watched in or as rookies step up, but the question remains, is it enough? The Broncos are navigating a challenging landscape, and every match feels like a do-or-die situation. The atmosphere at Suncorp Stadium was electric, with Broncos fans hoping for a miracle. The sea of blue and gold was a sight to behold, and the noise from the crowd could lift any team. But as the Roosters took control, that energy turned to tension. Fans were left shouting at the screens, wondering where the magic had gone. Coach Michael Maguire has a tough job on his hands. He's known for his tactical prowess, but can he find a way to revitalise this team? The strategy against the Roosters was questioned, with many fans expressing their frustration over the game plan. Was it too conservative? The Broncos needed to be bold, to take risks. Instead, they appeared hesitant, and the Roosters capitalised on that. But let's not overlook the emerging talents stepping into the spotlight. Players like Herbie Fanworth and Kotoni Staggs are proving they have what it takes to shine in tough situations. Their resilience is inspiring, but the pressure is mounting. The more they step up, the more vital their contributions become. Can they maintain this momentum in the coming games? The Broncos' upcoming schedule is packed with crucial matches. They're facing teams like the Gold Coast Titans and Canberra Raiders, both of whom are also vying for playoff spots. Every game is a chance to prove themselves, but it's also a risk. One more loss could spell disaster for their post-season dreams. And the fans? They are restless. Social media is ablaze with opinions, memes, and hot takes. Some are calling for a complete overhaul of the team, while others believe in sticking with their current roster. The passion is palpable, but amid all the chatter, one thing stands out. They want to see a comeback. As the Broncos regroup, the focus will shift to their next match. Will Reynolds and his squad rise to the occasion? With playoff implications hanging in the balance, the stakes couldn't be higher. Broncos fans are desperate for a win, and the team knows they need to deliver. In the aftermath of the Roosters game, the questions linger. Can the Broncos break their losing streak? Will injuries continue to plague their season? And how will Michael Maguire adapt his strategies moving forward? The answers lie in the coming weeks, and fans will be watching closely. The future of the Brisbane Broncos is uncertain, but one thing is clear, they can't afford to let these challenges define them. With a passionate fan base behind them and a mix of veterans and rising stars on the field, the potential is there. Now, it's all about execution. In the world of NRL, where every match counts, the Broncos are at a crossroads. They can either fold under pressure or emerge stronger than ever. The next few games will be crucial in determining their fate. So, as we look ahead, keep your eyes on Adam Reynolds and his crew. They're determined to turn this ship around, but will they find the way in time? The clock is ticking, and the Broncos know they need to act fast. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe. New stories every week.